Okay, so in this first week, January 21st through Sunday, January 26th, you should be working through everything in the course information folder. So go ahead and click on course information. And if you look through the list of links there, I'll post this video when I'm done here, but I have the course syllabus I would like you to read through, the course schedule that I would like you to read through, and again, that has a list of all the assignments and due dates. Purchase your book and then set up access to your book. Here I have a PDF and a video that explain how to set up the access. Respond to discussion number 0. So watch this video, it's about 5 minutes long, and then answer these questions here. And you are expected to post your response by Friday, January 24th, and then respond to 2 other students by Sunday, January 26th, and that is in the course schedule. I've included a video here on how to use MindTap. MindTap comes with your book. It is an online reader for the e-text, and I thought this would just be helpful, but this is not a required or graded item. And then finally, the academic integrity question. This is what I was talking about in the last video that I would like you to read through and be sure to respond to. The NCCC policies is here. It's the same as what you saw on the home page. Let's first take a look at the course syllabus, and I have it here as a Word document, but also as a PDF. I'm going to click on the PDF. It is a 4-page document. I'm not going to go through all of it with you here, but I would like you to take the time to read it. So the first thing I want to highlight for you, if you find yourself on campus, I know this is an online course, but if you are on campus, my office hours here are Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 9 to 10, and then on Monday, Wednesday from 1 to 2. The best way to reach me is via email. I've included my email address, but also I have instructions here on how to send an email from Blackboard. And very simply, if you go back to Blackboard, there's a send email link here, so you can use that to reach me. Okay, your textbook. I have 2 buying options for your textbook. The textbook here, the name is Security Plus Guide to Network Security Fundamentals. Author is Mike Ciampa. It is by Cengage and includes an online component called MindTap. It is an e-reader, which also has access to virtual labs. So you will need to buy it using these 2 options. You cannot buy a used book. It will only provide you the text where you need the e-text with MindTap. Here are your buying options. If you have any questions whatsoever, do not hesitate to email, ask me anything. The course description itself, keep in mind, we've called this course computer security because it's more than just cybersecurity. Cybersecurity being network and data, and of course we'll get into that, but we'll also get into physical security and also risk management. One thing I do want to mention, there are 15 chapters in your book. So that means that it's kind of an aggressive timeline. I may ask you to skip certain sections, but I'll try to be very clear about what is in and what I may leave out as optional. Okay, your student learning outcomes, you can go ahead and take a look at those on your time, but your grading. 30% on quizzes. There will be a quiz at the end of each part. Your book refers to them as parts. A part is a group of chapters. So usually it's about anywhere from 2 to 4 chapters. So you can expect about 6 quizzes. 30% on your MindTap assignments. So I'll have practice quizzes and I may have some other ones in there. 20% on the discussions. You'll have 1 discussion per part, so again, about 6 discussions. And then 20% on the lab simulations, and you'll have 1 lab per chapter. Okay, expectations. What you can expect from me and what I expect from you. Please take the time to read through that. And then finally, what happens if you have a technical problem? So do have a backup plan since this is an online course. Everything you do will be online, so just think through some options. If you do find yourself on campus, the ACE Center, the Academic Center for Excellence, has machines that you can work on there. But always contact me if you need any assistance whatsoever. Next, I want to walk through your schedule and highlight a couple items. So again, I put it in an Excel version, but also as a PDF, so whichever is easier for you. So in general, discussion posts are due on Tuesday, with the exception of this first week. Responses due on Thursdays, again with the exception of the first week. Practice quizzes are assignments through MindTap, and I have those due on Sundays. Lab simulations due on Sundays, and then part quizzes on Mondays and Tuesdays. So you will see all of that listed here, and you can see I have the module 0 being this first week. Module 1, again, your book refers to them as parts, so I find myself using both terms. I have 2 chapters due in the first week. I know that sounds aggressive, but remember that your first chapter of any book is usually an introductory chapter. So there's a lot of terminology. I'm opening it up a little earlier than I normally would. I give you the weekend before and the weekend after to work on it. So take a look at the due dates. If you have any concerns, do contact me, but I will send reminders out. The last thing I want to mention about the schedule is what is not in this list. So I may at times add assignments that are not a practice quiz, not a lab simulation, not a discussion, if I think that the chapter requires a little more, just more thinking, more work. And if I do anything like that, I will update the course schedule, I will send out announcements, and I will communicate it to you very clearly. The last thing I want to mention is when I do open up a module, it would be in the Learning Modules folder. And you can see this is where I have the link to your book, and I'll have a folder for each part or module. And inside you'll find assignments and videos, etc., what to read, what to do. So if you have any questions at all, please do contact me. As I said, you can reach me via email or just stop by. I am on campus every day.